Hi guys, happy Sunday. So I can't get enough of this Curvy bundle set. It is so much fun. So I thought what I would do is I would go ahead and take the current in colors and create a card out of them using this. So what I have done is I'm going to cut these at different lengths. I'm trying to figure out exactly which order I want them to go into. I'm thinking I'm going to go like this. So these of course are the 4x12 strips, how I cut all my 12x12s when I get them, sorry. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I have extra thick white card base, and this is just a piece of black where I had done a cutout before to do, I guess, a layering or something. So I've placed that down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each of these and I'm going to cut them a ½ inch shorter than that. So since that starts off as 5 and a half, I'm going to cut this one at 5. I'm going to cut this one at 4 and a half. I'm going to cut this one at 4. I'm going to cut this one at 3 and a half. I'm going to cut this one at 3. Okay. And I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to have them all with the polka dots coming out, or if I'm going to do some that are actually going to be with the straight edge. Now remember, on this die, wherever that raised is, and I hope you can see it, wherever that raised line is, that's what's going to cut. So if you're cut this way, it's going to leave the circles below. If you cut it this way, it's going to leave the circles above. Okay? So I'm going to do that so that the circles are above. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to progressively move the die over. What I mean by that is I'm going to take the smallest one and I'm going to have that butted. Let's see. I'm going to have it so this edge with the circles down is all the way to the left of that. And what I love about this is, look at that. Every single hole is gone. Okay, so now I'm going to take my next one. So that was the Misty Moonlight. Now I'm going to take the Bumblebee and I'm going to move it a little bit over so that it's off the edge. So then there's that one. Again, as you can see, no circles left. Alright, so now I'm going to take the next one. Oh, I better make sure I'm doing them all on the 4-inch side. Yes. Alright, so then this, I'm going to go just a little bit more. Now that one, see, there are a few little edges, but I found that if you just take your fingernail and run it across there on the top side, look how most of those pop out. And if not, then you might have to get your brush and just go ahead. And now they're all gone. So here we go. Oh my gosh, that's looking so fabulous. Okay, so next to the last, we have cinnamon cider. So I'm going to make that almost all the way over. Oops. want to make sure those circles are down. Remember that. Make sure those circles are down. I think I'm going to just quickly go over those holes just in case there's any stuck in there, but it's cutting really well. All right, so the holes are going down, cutting edge at the top. Remember, oh no, cutting edge at the bottom, sorry. Cutting edge, circles. So cutting edge at the bottom, circles top. So I'm going to go almost all the way over. And we're going to cut that through. There we go again. Almost all those circles are out. Get those last couple out. And last one. And what's really cool is that as you cut, remember, you also have those other parts left over that can create another card. So very cool. Okay, so here's the last one. And on this one, I am going to do that all the way to the edge. Okay, we can go ahead and move that out of the way. Close it up. There's the last one there. All right. So let's go ahead now. Let's bring this out. Let's bring this out. And let's go ahead and get this. So what I'm going to do is, I did make this, like this is the 4 and this is the 5 1/4. And, you know, something about the basic black paper, I don't know why. You have to have a very sharp blade in your cutter or use the guillotine because it tends to shred a little and I really don't like that. But let's go ahead. We're going to use on this because I want to be able to move my card around a little bit. We're going to be using the mono. So let's go ahead, put some mono on there. Down like that. I don't remember which order I had these in now. I think I had it this way. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the curves might be off on this because I think I've rearranged them so much now that it's hard to say exactly where it is. All right. All right. Magenta Madness. And I'm also kind of keeping track of how much I have up here because I don't want it to go off the edge, and I'll probably have to trim this one off just a little bit. Those circles are all gone. You know what? I want to move that over. Hopefully I have enough time. You see how it's a little bit off there. All right, I'm just going to leave it there. I didn't notice that in time, so guess what? I'm just going to go like that to kind of cover up that extra yellow. Bumblebee, sorry, not yellow. And then let me see. Well, that one I really went way over. So I'm going to cut off a little bit from that. Let me see. Looks like I'm going to cut off about 1/4 of an inch. All right, and there's a circle, couple circles They didn't come out. All right, now they're out. So now I'm going to go right up there. So I have that little tiny edge all the way around. All right, and look how cool that is, guys. Oh, look at all the scraps. All right, look how cool that is. And then you can put a greeting up here. You can put little rhinestones here, little accents on there. But what a great way to show off your favorite colors. And what a great way to use that die. And like I said, now you have these pieces left. So if we go in the reverse, you can layer these. Oh, silly Roxy. I'm going the wrong way, I tell ya. And it's only early Sunday morning. I have a long ways to go. And see, strain those up, layer those on a card, and there you have another fantastic looking card. Let me see if I can put a layer under there, and look at that. Look how fabulous that could be. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and have a great Sunday.